Hello, my name is Tony-Igwe and I am a participant of the 2025 CFA Equity Research Challenge at the local level, and I am going to share my experience. So, first thing, what exactly is the CFA? So the CFA is a chartered financial analyst and annually or yearly hosts an equity research challenge for university students. And I was privileged to be selected as one of the candidates from my school. So basically, they require you to do a financial analysis and then communicate your results, whether you are advising to buy, hold, or sell a particular company's stock. The research challenge was judging us participants on our research work, presentation skills, report writing, evaluation models. The major difference, and one of the things I feel like they were trying to achieve, is that in the school system, you might get exposure to several aspects or little elements of financial analysis, like say cash flows, income statements, discounting cash flows, dividend models, and so on. However, what this experience helped me to understand is that all of these work together, they form a whole concept. So the CFA Equity Research Challenge is in 4 stages. So there's a local, the sub-regional stage, there's a regional stage, and there's a global stage. We're a team of 4. And when I heard I was chosen, I was like, okay, pretty much had zero experience in equity research, but it was a challenge to do a lot of things that I had never thought I would do. As somebody that did not have a solid accounting background, it was a bit of a hurdle for me. But then putting in a lot of time and effort, I was just basically telling myself that if anybody can do this thing, I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be the one. And so we started.
And you were not here. Now go out though.
I don't think there's any of it. This is the last.
A very wicked man being. This girl. Very wicked.
But you cannot. You don't have any lecturer that you can.
I do. But I have.
Psych and give us one plate at least.
I should what?
It's not what's food like. It's not rice.
Rice, swallow,
Let's go.
chicken, swallow, chicken.
If I enter, I can enter. I can
yes,
say I
white rice, there's white rice, there's jollof rice, there's swallow, there's. You can enter.
You know what's funny? If I go there, nobody's going to stop.
That is the thing.
You have to use like this aura, this kind of
Exactly.
thing. If I go, imagine this is the door.
This network.
Yes.
Why do you guys open
Let
this
me show
door?
you how you open.
Like it's not even about what.
You have jollof rice.
With sauce. He has jollof rice with sauce. That's which food check the maximum concentration.
No time.
That report writing phase taught me to work as a team. Yes, I've worked in multiple teams before. However, this is different because every single team member has equal weight. This was not a case of doing everything by yourself. This was a case of everybody has to do a sizable portion of the work. So it taught me teamwork, I'm telling you, and also the beautiful side of teamwork. And I know I will never tell them face to face, but if you see it in this video, just know that you guys were amazing.
This is just like 1 something seconds. So like that, like that.
Balance sheet. And this provides a mood. See that mood there also.
I don't think there's any of it. This is the last one. Because that is Q3 2025. What I call it is Q4 2025 is not out.
We submitted the report. I remember December 28th. I was the one that submitted the report. Submitted it just a few hours before the deadline. We were fidgety because you never really know if you are done. We submitted the report and we put it behind us. We were like, okay, if we get it, fine. If we don't get it, fine. And guess what? We got it. We received a mail that we are among the 10 schools out of the 32 schools to advance to the final stage of the local level competition, which is the national final. So we were national finalists and we were to leave for Lagos and then make the presentation.
Because when it is hard, so the general, if you make the age.
So this next presentation stage now is a bit tricky. You are converting 20-page document to slides that are presentable and you can communicate it easily. It was at this stage that all the principalities and powers started to come into play.
They locked us inside here. Rather, we locked ourselves inside here. Say hi.
This is not funny.
Who is laughing with you?
I'm feeling
funky.
I'm not hopefully funky. I'm fully combobulated.
Discombobulated, rather.
Presentation is not my Achilles heel. However, this one required intense preparation.
Say hi.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Go where?
And coincidentally, that was when everything started to fall apart. We were in the thick of the semester. There was absolutely no electricity. So we had to keep going from place to place, looking for where to charge our systems because we had to work on our laptops.
So Onye is privileged to have me by her side. Guys, she cannot do anything without
And
me.
Shadrach might just be mentally ill.
She have told me countless times.
And I might just be the only same thing about your life.
She likes my presence, but I don't like her. I've told her several. I tell her this almost
Every
day.
time, every day.
that I don't like her.
And then we still had to go to school every day, just like every other student, and face all the school activities. And then those of us that had other things that we were doing, extracurriculars and jobs.
So the primary non-diversifiable risk does
I'm from the village.
no this
Okay. Okay, let's go. What is this behavior?
Framework of both discounted dividend model and relative valuation methodology. If you hibernate, your battery will be running down.
No.
If you sleep.
No. I don't think
So this particular presentation stage was the hardest and the toughest for us. But at the end of the day, we had to present it. So the day came, we packed our bags and we left for Lagos.
My mama tell me say Surulere. Tó bá focus ó máa gbọ́ pẹ́. Iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó yé. Iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó yé.
Tears might fall from my eyes only this time. Cause now my mum's crying and my sis crying. Cause I just want a mobile for the 6th time. I let my soul glow on my wrist shine. Remember back in 2013 you were giving me an earful. Now it's lit when I drop you to the airport. Took a leap of faith and it scared you. We go Merc and I let you pay me later. Never had food but you catered. Came at a cost but you paid it. Don't know how we did but we made it. Highly blessed and favored. And my tongue folds all tailored. God's children can never be failures. Mysterious ways that he works in, but he's still working certain.
My mama tell me say Surulere. Tó bá focus ó máa gbọ́ pẹ́. Iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó yé.
I was telling Most Precious that I could literally just like jump out of here and do something else with my life. Today is the day, and the primary
Èmi ò fọ́ o, èmi ò fọ́ o, yá bàbá, ìwọ ló lè gbà mí bàbá, mo fẹ́ tàbáyé wọ kábà, ẹlẹ́dàá má jẹ́ kí n kàlàs, forget ẹ ọmọ gbàgbé yẹn, more blessings incoming I can tell, ìwọ tó ń rọ kan ṣọpẹ́ tiẹ̀, gbà kó jẹ́ ó yá gbà kó jẹ́, má ṣe má lọ má gànà jù, gbẹ̀kúgbẹ̀ má lọ má ṣe àṣejù. Láti SS2 mo ti ń kọ́ ni mi ò dẹ̀ sùn. Olúwa ń ṣọ́ mi ò dẹ̀ ṣí lẹ́kùn, ẹ̀ fi lẹ́ẹ̀mú. My mama tell me say Surulere. Tó bá focus ó máa gbọ́ pẹ́. Iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó yé. Iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó yé. Kò sẹ́ni tó yé rárá. Iṣẹ́ Olúwa kò sẹ́ni tó yé.
From my eyes, my chest hurts. I cried to the Lord, can it get worse? I was kinda cool where I was. first class, less work. You got a dream, better dive in it head first. This wasn't a dream, it was more like a plan I believed in. My detour had Abigail seething. Rachel telling her to leave, and I put her through all 5 stages of night. My mindset, anger was direct. You bargained with me, but I had to decline it. Sad for a while, never smiled, but you left it. I said, Mum, now you gotta accept it. One day I'ma be a star, I swear. One day I'ma go far, I swear. God has a plan, so I have no fear. I have no fear.
So when we got to Lagos, I was pretty happy. That was my first time, we stopped at Murtala Mohammed Airport and there was like this billboard of Ashake and whiskey. But then I was not really enjoying the city sights because I knew what laid ahead of me. The very next day was the competition. So even in the vehicle, even in the plane, even everywhere, we were still revising and going over our lines, which was a big mistake. One emotion I would not forget is the inferiority complex. You can sense when somebody is prepared. Like if you're ready to fight, that's what aura is all about. These people were very ready. These people literally had matching suits. And I'm not one to judge by appearance, but damn, their appearances could not be ignored simply. It was already feeling like fighting a losing battle. My mic died, so but then we just had to get on stage and present and do our best. Obviously, we didn't win because if we had won, this would be a story of a winner, not a story of a survivor. It was very hard to hold back tears after the whole thing was over. And I had to get on a bus and then go back to the hotel room. And then people were like trying to network and collect numbers and they were like trying to force us to eat. But during that whole time period, I was just not feeling, I wanted to go home, like home and lay on my bed and watch anime or something. But I just had to go through it. Party time! You guys, can you believe this view? Precious, can you believe this view? Can you believe? What is my phone just falls? Can you I used to tell my roommate, Kosi. I used to tell her that when you're taking a picture, it's not the current situation that you are looking at. You have to look at when I sit down and these people are no longer there. Would I be satisfied with this picture I'm taking? Or would I regret not doing this or that? You don't do everything, so you don't regret. I used to give bad advice, Sha. It's time for the party. Why are they wearing the CFA shirt? Jesus. They're wearing the CFA shirt. Maybe they did not bring clothes. Bye. Let's just say bye. 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 Let's hope this gets to my YouTube.
I got to meet a different lot of people. I just know that I just have to like level up myself. There's a level you get to, you have something really cool going on that whatever you are doing, wherever you go to, you have some value. Maybe it's a geographical boundary, because I know that if I was put in a better environment, I would be better. But it's no longer time for regrets. What we are at now is moving forward. And I guess God has a reason for putting me in Oka, and God has a reason for bringing me to Lagos at this time, at this point in my life, to see people doing things like this. So I have to take my lessons from it. But the only thing I could bring to the table was the vibes, though. Right? Yeah. But then vibe no dey feed person. Just to go back to Oka and hustle. Keep being cool, keep being yourself, level up, find lessons, and live life.
Classic. Said Africana when I'm on a vibe and I'm on a cover when I'm on a wave. So I need a day, wanna run away, as in I wanna leave. Said I want it deep, so I need a jet and I wanna rent, not the internet, cause they all they meant. But I wanna walk, I just wanna ball.
When night is coming, so all these things are plastic. How we go run up now?
Your hate is because your haters are plastic.
Here.
Me, I'm living my life now. I'm living my time now. I'm living my life. So live life. No time to live life. No time.
January 9th, celebrating life. Elevated heights, emanating light. A white tiger can't deny, I'll take away my stripes. Through the valleys and the peaks, we maintain the height. Great advice, heard it from a nigga you like. Make a nice movement, shoot the dice, pray your aim is nice. No time, gotta say it twice. Life's for the living, I'm just tripping off the greatest vice. Strong roots, bear fruit, we got the juice within. Back against the wind, time to win.
Life is about or keeping water. Yeah, it's a good guy.
It was an experience and I made friends. Oh my goodness, my CFA friends. Shout out to Halima. Shout out to Stephanie. Halima is a really cool babe. You know those people that when you think something and you just don't say it and then the person just says it and you're like, oh my goodness, are you living in my mind? Halima was amazing. And Stephanie, she's a bookie. She's a book girly. I say a bookworm, book nerd. Stephanie, don't be offended if you don't like being called a nerd, but she loves to read just like me and we kind of connected in the event. And also all of the participating teams, there were some people that were rude, but then there were a lot of lovely, cool people. We had fun. Overall, special shout out to the CFA Society Nigeria. Planning for that event was superb. From before transportation, during transportation, after transportation, entertainment, hosting us, accommodation, everything was top notch. This is an incentive to students that put in effort. The recognition, it gave me hope in education in Nigeria. And best believe, CFA Charter, I'm coming for you. I cannot do CFA Equity Research Challenge and not Charter. It's not possible. Shout out to my teammates, all of them, my executives at PAREF, my club, the Policy Analysis and Research Forum. During that CFA period, we also had to host a lot of events. I remember we had an inter-school debate, which I almost ran mad. Machuko and Sachiko. If not for the two of you, I'll be leaving Lagos crying. Like I'll actually be bawling as I'm leaving Lagos. Then a big thank you to God in heaven, because if not for God, and thank you too for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Whatever you were able to take from this video, just take it and run with it, okay? Bye.
I'm sharing those even more to me. And I'm helping the boy.
Yeah.
I've given this one before, but because he's particularly hungry among us.
Okay. Wow.
One and only. Middle of the pack.
The love of our life. Yes.
You know what?
Spray me.
Let me double it.
Look at my workspace. Man on duty. CFA Research Challenge. We are coming.
Coming for you.
We are coming for you.
Leader of the pack.
Let's go. Schedule for president. For CFA president.